Alright, welcome to Desktop Explorer. Please select your language. Alright, I think I want to be Maximus. Enter your password. Wait, chat, don't look. Wait. Now you guys don't know what my password is. Huh? These ones need passwords. Halibut does not. Okay, log in. Replace mouse and keyboard. Buy speakers compatible with PC. Connect to the internet. Ethernet port is completely broken. Check Chronolog software. It should be in my start menu at the bottom left corner of my desktop. Chronolog. Welcome to... Why are you moving? Select an entry to read its contents or create a new one to get started. Happy journaling. For the brightest lass and the seven seas. Every day becomes a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods and recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. 1. There are other users. The previous owners of this computer. 2. There's a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder on my desktop. The password for you is... For it is your nickname. 3. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. In this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them, since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. I want to end this letter with a poem. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Welcome to Chronolog. Select an entry to read its contents. Okay. Guppy's detective log. Today was the last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was so sad in the first place. This is his old computer. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is all about. The password for the folder Uncle Hal was the only one to call me by that nickname. But this one's for you, Captain Halibut. Okay. Hello, thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Wait a second, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend, Bizarro. I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'll go over everything as if it were your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Wow, I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. It won't always be this easy though. Also, submenus are your friends. Most programs have submenus. These tools could come in handy, you know? Who knows what you might find? These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Be creative and have fun. Try to keep up and remember all the details. Whoa. What the fuck? What was that? Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Just click on the light bulb icon on your taskbar below me. I'll do my best to help you out. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. I can't make it longer. If a password is given to you through oh wait, I can use it. I can't use the arrows. Through blank, however passwords won't. Through text, it'll be presented in the format password. However, passwords won't always be hidden within text. You'll have to deduce some of them on your own. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all its riddles? Will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a desktop explorer? Oh, there we go. Okay. Puzzle 1, go in your hand. Cave's mouth. Lost on the shore. You are lost. You find yourself between the sea and a lush forest, dragging your feet in the sand of a beach you've never seen before. Aside from your wits and senses, you bear only a small compass, which has been damaged in a fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks to be the entrance of a cave. Approaching it reveals that its entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read some of it. You assume it's the cave's name, Fortuna. So this is the password. It said that is how it's going to be presented. Good job, and with that, we start our adventure. Okay. I don't know if I need this anymore. Inside of the cave. Torch image. I'm just gonna layer these like this. As you glance up inside your new shelter, you notice a few cracks between the boulders on top. You quickly realize the lack of natural light in here. Despite not being able to see much in the cave's darkness, you stumble upon a stick next to a rolled up scroll. As you open it, you discover it's comically long. Chant my name, O child, and your voice will bear my fire. When dusk surrounds me, Inanna lights my path. Inanna. Oh, nice. The light from the torch is as bright as you. Is that the only thing that's changed? Okay. I'm gonna put you up here. After barely pronouncing the name you read, the tip of the stick you are holding kindled into a soft flame. You now hold a torch of suspicious origin. With a newly lit path, you pressed on to a room with a wide strip of papyrus on the floor. You notice strokes and writing scattered on it, along with some suspicious-looking creases. You read, "Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle, say it loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it, I use my nose." The rest is lost within the paper's folded format. Folded format. Wait. No. Okay. But you wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows. But there lies the answer. April 4th, 1998. I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts, so today I will write one about my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived angler trio. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, and she blessed us with a honey hole. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye started singing again. When we got home, we toasted with pap and baby formula. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon, since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. It's funny how I can think of us three with our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, I can't think of us three without our code names. As long as our young lass breathes, the angler trio lives on. What would you call it? Nobody knows, but there lies the answer. E L E L E P H A-S? E-L-E-P-H-A-S? Oh shit. I can't believe I got that. I got that right. Don't you love riddles? Keep it up. Okay, wait. This is new, right? This, like, marking on the hand? As you solve the riddle after folding the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to a path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty enclosed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. You think, there are no lines on these cave walls. Detective or not, what am I supposed to do? Source code. On your left, you notice that a wall is thinner than the others. The word salve is inscribed on it. Oh wow, look at Mr. Hacker over here. You're thorough. Oops. Watching all those detective shows has definitely paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave's wall has revealed it to be different from all the others. A light push is all that is needed for it to crumble. Hidden behind this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you and the largest one in front of you. Below the central door, there's a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. However, you barely make out the words, "An image is worth 1,000 words," an IMG. So it's definitely corrupted. So behind the left one, mate. As you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this the name of the rune? Rena. As you open the right door, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is it related to the other door? We read this already, right? Yeah. Properties. Oh, rename it. rename it. Rename it what? Oh, wait. IMG? Can't convert the file to the extension specified. The file contents may be unreadable. Rename what? What can I do for you? Talk to me. Did you know Pizarro was the name of a famous explorer? Let's see. If you have second thoughts on a file you named before, you can always rename it by clicking its icon. Your volume mixer can change the volume of different individual audio sources. But rename it to what? What does this mean? I wonder, like, if it has to be this, but what? Hmm. Alright. I don't know. What are we supposed to rename the key? I feel like an image is worth 1,000 words. Rename it. But rename it what? Don't forget. Oh, got some symbols right here. That's definitely going to be important. I can't read this at all. I made my bed. I made my bed. I made my bed, I ate breakfast, I brushed my teeth. Morning, I bought a notebook, used notebook. Groceries. Records. I made my bed, I ate breakfast, I brushed my teeth morning, I brushed my teeth night. So you can see like how they kind of start devolving. I don't know. What the hell? How am I supposed to fix this? I feel like I'm so dumb or something. Oh, can I rename it to an image file? Ah. I didn't even think about doing that. I thought it was just the name before. You're so smart. Every lock obeys Portonas. Portonas. What great imagination you have. Great work. Let's see. The wall is completely covered with the phrase, "Dare to say my name." You reshape the key and reveal its message. You turn the lock with it. A small chamber, like a closet, is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, "Dare to say my name." You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words anyway? My doctor suggested that I write about this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help at all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. That thing did not look like my big brother. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How is that supposed to help me? How is this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How's that for amnesia? They didn't write their name on the wall, but still you feel as if you could figure out who the author behind these etchings is. MMTT. Great thinking. What kind of name is that, though? I have no idea. Okay, that looks like a leaf. Oh. That's not scary. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly. As you open them again, in front of you the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. You delve inside. The torch you carry barely lights your arm while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from the stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. Concentrate on your field of view. There's a way to reveal what is not meant to be seen. For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices of a wall, you are briefly able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. As you take your first step towards it, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling on the ground. What was his name? Halibut, Guppy, and who? I know you know. I know you is me. I know you saw me. Hmm. Here we go. The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start noticing details in walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning. swing. Keep out. Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past it is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra. Wow, nothing gets past you. Fishermen have great eyesight, I guess. Let's see. Are you Rubicon? You ignore Cassandra's warning and press on, only to find a contrasting scene. A calm and lightened room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. This short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. Let me make sure there's nothing in the source code for this one. You can see carved symbols on some of the stalagmites. Yeah. Following the dark. Okay, now we have a stick. Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during this exploration, you're convinced there's something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you. Now you can be absolutely certain there's no path forward. While scratching your head and pondering on what to do next, you hear a loud thunk far off behind in the cave. The stalagmite formation must have a purpose. It sounded like it might have come from the entrance. From the entrance. Wait, what happened to this puzzle? I don't remember these files being here earlier. What's going on? Even after retracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You have successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into the new landscape. Your senses tell you there's something hidden here. You've seen stalagmites before. Okay. Good job, you cleared puzzle 8. Things are getting a bit weird though. Why don't you stop here for today? No. So now we have a tree and a mural. A fisherman with the flame. Someone with the zigzags and someone else with the moon. The moment you stop carving, the wall before you starts to move, as if a small earthquake takes over the cave. The landscape reveals in front of you is now a long, hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or altar. Its features seem designed by humans, yet shaped by regular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space surrounded by unordered piles of stones. Engraved on the ground, you read the following message. When the path towards the truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something's missing here. There's also a detailed mural on the back of the room, but you can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. Today I remembered something delightful, so I'll write about it and make it harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled and I couldn't shake the image of her, smiling at me. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. I know I have dreamed of having a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feeling nauseous knowing I basically took over another man's household. It's not my fault that a woman and a child need the presence of a father. I only wish to help. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again. My sweet memories are tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? Let's see. Should you take this advice literally? You've been finding strange flat stones around the cave. What is his name? See, why is this picture doing that? Wait. Do you see this? It low-key looks like it lines up. Right? Or maybe I'm just coping? It looks like it, like, lines up like that. Maybe? What the fuck? Huh? Balancing the stones cracks something inside them. They crumble instantly and reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting qualities. Depending on the angle, it changes colors like a prism in the light. Is this what the inscription meant by truth? Even the mural on the back of the room looks clearer behind the quartz. Its sigils shine in different colors. What? Color me impressed. Color Lens has been added to your installed programs. You can access it through Start menu programs. Wait, how come I can't grab this window? I don't see anything. Maybe change the filter. Red? Oh. Whoa. Hold on. Why is it up there? It seems you'll have to do something slightly different to exit this place. Security question. What animal is bathing in the tears of grief? What animal is bathing in the tears of grief? A crocodile? Is that what that is? How many eyes are witnessing the bliss of acceptance? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't count this one here. How did wrath manifest around the person on the boat? Fire? Oops. Who is the dead man on the boat? Wait, this question feels out of place. This definitely isn't part of the puzzle. What are you talking about? Who's the dead man on the boat? Girl, what you mean? Ooh. Oh. You're not supposed to be skulking around. Are you sure you should even be here? Sepher, you shouldn't be here. You won't ever forget. Do you wish to forget? Guilty isn't... Oh, okay. A fatal exception OM has occurred. Restoring data up. Oh. Oh. That was cool.